Why Jeep paid millions for Anton Yelchin, but no one paid for James Dean. Two tragic accidents involving two young stars at the height of their career, both due to a type of car defect. However, one family received millions while the other got nothing. I'm Angel Reyes, a personal injury lawyer with decades of experience making sure my clients get the compensation they deserve. And today, we're unpacking why Anton Yelchin's family saw justice in the courtroom and why James Dean's never even got the chance. It was September 30th, 1955, and James Dean, only 24 years old, was behind the wheel of a little bastard. The name he gave his brand new Porsche 550 Spider. He was headed to a race in Salinas, California with his mechanic, Rolf Weatherick, before another car crashed into him at an intersection. The driver, 23-year-old Donald Turnipseed, made a left turn across Dean's lane, claiming the setting sun obstructed his vision and prevented him from seeing Dean's oncoming car. The impact was brutal. Little bastard was nearly cut in half. Dean was killed instantly. Weatherick was thrown from the car, but survived with serious injuries. This seems pretty cut and dry. James Dean had the right-of-way, and the setting sun doesn't exactly sound like an excuse that would hold up in court. Surely there's an easy wrongful death claim for his family, right? No. See, in 1950, safety laws were extremely limited. There were no real safety liability expectations for manufacturers like there are today. And even though Porsches were infamously lightweight, lacking any structural safety protections in the 50s, cars weren't expected to be safe. They were expected to be fast. But there was simply no legal precedent for holding car manufacturers liable for selling something inherently dangerous at the time. Now, in terms of Donald Turnipseed, he wasn't found legally at fault, even though James Dean had the right-of-way. That's because, legally speaking, this fell under what courts at the time considered to be a blameless error, meaning he's not criminally negligent for an honest mistake if he wasn't driving recklessly. However, if this exact same crash happened today, the "I didn't see them" claim not only wouldn't be a legal defense, it'd probably actually strengthen the case against them. Sun glare today might reduce criminal charges, but it would not affect civil liability. The exact same thing is also true for Porsche's problematic design, because under modern product liability law, they are absolutely responsible for vehicle design flaws, such as being too low to the ground for another driver to see them at an intersection. And this product liability law is what brings us to Anton Yelchin's Jeep Grand Cherokee case. Now, 60 years later, the legal system looks very different. Anton Yelchin was 27 years old when he was tragically crushed outside his own house. He thought his car was in park, but a flawed electronic gear shifter made it unclear, so the vehicle rolled backward and pinned him against his gate. Jeep's parent company, Fiat Chrysler, had already issued a recall, but Yelchin was never notified, meaning a cut-and-dry case of negligence for failure to warn. His family filed a wrongful death lawsuit, and Chrysler quietly settled for an undisclosed amount out of court. We, of course, don't know the full amount, but based on my experience, it was likely more than $15 million. The death of James Dean didn't just end his life, but it exposed a legal system that was stuck in the past. Dean's family had no real path, there was no National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and no real recall structure, whereas Yelchin's family had a clear case, a recalled product that led to a preventable death in a modern legal structure built to protect consumers, which shows just how much vehicle safety law and product liability law has evolved in the last 60 years. If you've ever lost someone to a crash and felt like there was nothing you could do, Anton Yelchin's case proves that times have changed, and sometimes there is someone that we can hold accountable. So if you or someone you know was hurt in a crash through no fault of your own, don't just assume it's a freak accident. Give us a call at Angel Reyes & Associates for a free consultation. And if you'd like to learn more about some of the weirdest traffic laws you might be breaking, check out this video where I break down 10 of the strangest ones in the state of Texas.